All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 154-pound division where Jermell Charlo will be heading back down. However, Terence Crawford flies off and does a job on his own money by saying that he now will refuse to fight Jermell Charlo after the Canelo Alvarez fight. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the aftermath of the the Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo fight that took place last night, where Jermell Charlo got skunked by Canelo Alvarez, or Jermell Charlo got skunked by Canelo Alvarez, and Terence Crawford shooting his wallet in the nose with some statements that he made after the fight. Just all kind of disrespectful. But at the same time, man, making me think, dude, Terence Crawford don't want to make a lot of money. But before I get into that, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you so much for your continued support. It really makes a huge difference to the channel. Can't tell you how much it is appreciated. But let's get into this because, look, Jermell Charlo got beat by Canelo Alvarez like pretty much everybody expected. The fight ended like I said I thought it would most likely end, which is in a unanimous decision win for Canelo Alvarez. Said Jermell Charlo had a chance in the fight, but at the end of the day, I just couldn't see him beating Canelo, couldn't see him beating him on the cards. In this particular instance, it wasn't a close fight. Jermell was just too small. I think Jermell's just too small. Just didn't have anything to keep him off of him. Didn't have anything to hit Canelo with that would really cause him any type of issues. Canelo Alvarez, not only is his strength exceptional, his skill set is exceptional, and his chin is just flat out granite. Granite chin. So after the fight, of course, Terence Crawford, who had been saying for a while that he wanted to fight Jermell Charlo for the undisputed title at 154 pounds, now has retracted that because of the performance of Jermell Charlo. Said that, you know, now he's no longer on my hit list because he said he didn't put him up. He didn't really put up a fight and let the dude spank him like his daddy without fighting back. So now he's off his radar. And my thought on the matter is this, that, man, I don't know what radar Terence Crawford thinks he's got, man. Look, you cannot say you're not going to fight everybody. Okay. Like you have to build some type of anticipation for a fight that you're going to have by saying that you want to fight somebody. Now, I didn't hear whether or not he still wanted to fight Canelo Alvarez after that fight. I don't know. I would suspect that he probably should not think about jumping up 3 weight classes to go get him, even if Canelo Alvarez was willing to do so, because, man, Canelo Alvarez is very, 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 very strong. And he hits very hard. His hand speed is fast. He is very, very skilled, and he's got a granite chin. Okay, so I just don't see now, and I don't see what Terence Crawford is going to do to that guy. Not looking at what I saw last night. Granted, Jermell was, in a, 13-month layoff, whatever it was, but still, I don't think that that's really going to make a difference. I really think that Canelo was just too big for Jermell Charlo at this phase. Now, if Jermell could have been moved up gradually, got to 168, developed his strength at 168, got used to the power at 168 and what it felt like, and more comfortable with it, then, maybe some things could have changed. But Terence Crawford, moving up all the way up there to get him, no. So as of right now, let me tell you, everybody that Terence Crawford or his team has said that they don't want to fight. Don't want to do the Errol Spence Jr. rematch. Don't want to do Jaron Ennis. Now they don't want to do Jermell Charlo. Don't want to do Sean. Don't want to do Keith Thurman. Don't want to do Danny. Don't want to do Danny Garcia. And Terence Crawford doesn't want to do him. So if Terence Crawford is not careful, Terence Crawford is going to have himself very much boxed in to non-profitable, to fights that are not going to be big deals. The legacy aspect of that seemed like it just went out the window. Saying that you don't want to fight Jermell Charlo after Jermell Charlo fought at 168 to me doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense to say it. Doesn't make sense to think it. That guy's fighting at 168. He jumped 2 weight divisions. Yeah, he lost the fight, but it's not like he got destroyed and murked and ran through in the fight. He just couldn't do anything to the guy. He tried to engage with him. He definitely could have been more aggressive, but me being more aggressive and unnecessarily aggressive with Canelo Alvarez would have probably got him caught with something ridiculous. So I would think the smart thing would say is, I want to move. I definitely want to fight Jermell Charlo. But Jermell Charlo in the ring says, I called him out and says he wants to fight him. And then Terence Crawford says on Twitter, no, he's not on my hit list anymore. Like, come on, man. God dog, man. Like, I know people say, like, dude, like, oh, why don't you like Terence Crawford? First of all, I don't have any problem with Terence Crawford as a person. I don't know him. I think he's an excellent fighter. But the things that he says and some of just the pettiness of some of the stuff that he says and does to me, it just sets me back. Like, but at the end of the day, what I certainly hope takes place is fight. If you get Errol Spence Jr. is going to go in there and he wants that other fight at 154 pounds, take the fight with Errol Spence Jr. at 154 pounds. And if you don't take the fight at Errol Spence Jr. at 154, right? If you want to stay at 147, like Steven Espinoza said, look, you can't just say you don't want to be at 154. And then when Errol says, no, okay, I'm not going to fight you at 147. I can't make the weight. Then you go to fight at 154 anyway. Come on, man. No, that's real suspect behavior, brother. That's really suspect behavior. Then you have what it's suspect of, you can argue about, but it is most definitely suspect behavior. Dude, if you're going to stay at 147, get your hand, do Keith Thurman, all right, because Keith Thurman's probably your safest bet, Jaron Ennis, and just have a reign at 147 pounds if you can't go to 154 for Errol Spence. That's it. But Jermell seems to me like that is probably the smartest thing that you could do is try to get your hands on try to beat Jermell Charlo, get your hands on 3 belts if you can beat him, which is not a guaranteed thing, believe it. And because Terence Crawford is not hitting like Canelo. And Jermell very well may be a lot more aggressive with somebody that's not hitting him with tanks. You know what I mean? Or somebody that when he hits him isn't going to blink at a bomb shooting off upside the top of his head. But anyway, that's what I think on the matter. I just don't get Terence Crawford, man. I just got to tell you, I don't get it. But that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.